under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight. Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. So striding forward now, Buster Posey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped up, calling for it. Avila makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Here's Starling Marte. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Chris Bryant now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Throw over to the bag. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw to first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 11 is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Outside, 3-0 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And to score, the runner from second, Schwarber, rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well as they're on the board here in the first. It's now 2-0. He's set. Here it comes. Wilson Contreras stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Stepping in, Anthony goes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Aoki is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, number 11. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Third baseman, number 11.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Lester ready, the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are two away. Into the box, Max Kepler. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
Ben Zobrist.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. One away. So striding in, Addison Russell hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Digging in to try it again. Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first. Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up. The high fastball is in there.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Now batting, the designated
off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. In now.
For the Cubs, first baseman, Alex.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Grounded to first. Morales is up with it, and he is out on the tag. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Marte is right there, one down. Here's Nori Aoki. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside, and he's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nori Aoki goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Anthony goes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Polanco has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped high in the air. Number 11 is there for it. And the inning is over. Here's the shortstop now. Jose Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Reyes.
Fooled him there, and a little pop up to the right side. And Avila will make the catch there for out number 1.
Buster Posey.
And now pitch on the way. Buster Posey will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there. Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, number 11.
Striding in once again, number 11. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kendrys
Popped
Morales.
in the air back behind short. Russell is there for it, and that retires. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off the Chicago fourth, the shortstop.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
Number 7, Starling Marte.
Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Aoki going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman,
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
Here's a high pop-up. Falling for it, Reyes. And that's the third out. Here's Joe Panik. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike now, it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. 2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Now batting.
Right Max fielder. Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Kepler.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. The throw home. Coming to the plate now, Nori Aoki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. But this is speared by the first baseman. Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch popped up. Lester is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Aoki is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Alex Avila. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Aoki on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in now, Anthony goes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Number 11. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Marte is there, 2 gone.
Number 8.
First offering on its way. Kendrys Morales stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1. Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Lined into left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. The throw will go to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. Roberto Ozuna. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Starling Marte stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Right fielder number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll try to get back. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panic. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Tapper right back to the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue
Here's Gregory Polanco. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Polanco.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Kepler is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Aoki going back at the track, the wall, and a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Polanco has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morales is there, and the side is... Here's Nori Aoki. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Center fielder.
This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Ghost. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. 1-1 on its way from Lester. This is flared out towards second. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out. Here's Buster Posey now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. 2-0 now. Runner's on his way to third. This is in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the third out. Digging in once again, Anthony Ghost. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, Addison Russell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Aoki is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Digging in now, number 11. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Striding in, Kendrys Morales. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the ninth. Here's Joe Panik. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So striding in, Max Kepler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So last chance here, and stepping in, Gregory Polanco. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Men on third with 2 down. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.